Hi guys, it's Laura and Alicia from Knit for Brains. Just want to let you know we received packages after we recorded the podcast. So at the end of this episode, we're going to add on a little bit of showing you what we received, and Alicia also got kind of a surprise package. So until then, on to our episode, our usual episode.
Hi, welcome back to the Knit for Brains podcast. I'm Alisha Gifford.
I'm Laura Brady.
And this is episode 20.
Yes, I just told you that.
I have no functioning brain cells today.
And your voice is going.
Yeah, and my nose has ran away. It's all good. So, this is a knitting, coughing, sneezing podcast, a crafty podcast. And we come to you from Bradley, Illinois, which is 60 miles south of Chicago. We are mother-daughter. I'm daughter. Just saying.
Because they couldn't have figured that out.
No.
Alrighty.
You can find us on Ravelry, Instagram, and Facebook in the description below. And we just want to say welcome back to all of our returning viewers. And a big hello and welcome to the new viewers that we have. We would encourage you to please hit that thumbs up button. It helps us get our video out there a little bit more, and it helps share everything. So then we have a bigger, better community.
And feel free to comment. We love the comments. I like the interaction of responding and talking with you guys as well. There was one that was really cute. The last episode, I don't know if you read it or not, about you guys, you two are killing me. I'm trying not to buy yarn, and you show such gorgeous yarn. I'm like, well, you're watching the wrong podcast.
We are enablers.
Yes, definitely. So, should we do the administrative stuff first?
Yep, as always.
We are down to one coupon code right now, so if there's any makers out there that watch us or have Etsy shops, if you want to contact us and give us coupon codes for patterns or your shops or anything like that, you can contact me on Instagram or Ravelry. So the one that we have that's ongoing, it expires October 1st, is for $2 off any pattern. I'm going to try not to butcher the name because I always do. Madeline Gannon. She has the Two Sisters shawl that I'm working on, which is a beautiful pattern. I'll show it a little bit later because I actually got some work done on it this time.
Woohoo.
I know, right? The coupon code is knit, the number 4, brains, and that's for $2 off any pattern. Good until October 1st. And I'll have that in the show notes as well. So, we still have one ongoing knit along, which is our Furry Friends Cal. That goes until Halloween. So make sure you're getting any of your FOs in there. And we have also, as we mentioned the episode before, drew a winner out of the chatter thread, which I did this morning. And the winner is actually going to have a choice between 2 prizes. Let me get them. Oh. Since we have cat and dog people. So the first option is going to be the dog option. You might need to... did I lose you already?
Yeah, I forgot to do something.
Oh. So this is the dog package. So there's, what is that, a journal kind of? You bought it.
Journal, note, book, whatever.
Note cards.
Magnets.
Magnets. And then whichever package you pick, you do get a 100-piece stitch marker set. And then the other option is if you prefer cats. We got you covered. Meow. So the notebook journal, a crazy cat lady magnet, and then cat cards goes with that set. So the winner will be able to let us know when you contact us whether you would prefer the dog set that Alisha is holding or the cat set that I am holding. I guess you guys want to know who won, huh? These are really pretty. These are cute. I like the gold.
I like the gold.
Well, I like anything that shines, basically. So the winner for this, which I'll have my husband pop on the screen, is the number 4, yarn, number 2, chance. So 4 yarn, 2 chance. So if you can contact me and let me know which you prefer, the cat or the dog, I will get that sent to you. So there's that. All right. And our last one, we're hoping, third time is the charm.
Maybe.
Guys.
Still here.
It's still here. Has not been claimed. The Lamb Woman Knits sock blank. So I went back into the thread again today. And I chose another winner. You have until the next podcast to contact us so I can get this sent out to you. This time the winner was number 6, who is Kim Goody, who, let's see, is Kim from Cleveland. So Kim Goody, if you're watching, please contact me on Ravelry with your information so I can get this sent out to you. You have 2 weeks to contact me. I feel like it's going to stay with me forever. I mean, it is pretty. It's very sparkly. I don't know. Yeah, you guys can see that. Very sparkly. It's really pretty. So yeah, Kim Goody, get a hold of me. That's all I have for administrative stuff. So, finished objects?
I have 4 finished objects.
I have 2 knitting and then I have 2 sewing, so.
No, mine are all the same, just different sizes.
That's funny. So maybe I should go first then.
Yeah.
So I finished my Halloween socks that I was working on.
I think I made 2 more rows on my Halloween
last
socks.
time, which I really need to get bigger sock blockers because my socks just look hilarious. So this was from London House.
Yeah.
I think it was called Witch's Brew. I don't know, something like that. It was in the last show. I didn't bring the tag with me, but I did get them done. Quite happy with that. Just I added the did the black around.
I like that.
Yeah, I kind of tried to make sure like I hit the right spot where it would just be the black around there. So I was like, oh yeah, that's good. So I think they came out pretty nice, and they're actually, you guys probably can't see too well, but they're pretty matchy-matchy.
They're pretty darn close.
Yeah, they really are. So I was happy with them. I just got to take pictures and list them in all my sock knit-alongs I participate in. So that was that. You want to go?
What am I doing? Am I showing all 4 of them?
No, if you're showing all 4, I'll go ahead again and then.
Yeah, I might as well just show all 4 at the same time.
So my next item, I believe I showed last time. I was working on it. My gray and white baby sweater. Yeah, I think so. Well, after the podcast, I realized there was a problem with it, so I tore it out. Then I got to the point where I was almost done, and the V wasn't going to be in the center.
Mm-hmm.
That I didn't even tear out. I just literally cut it from the skein and threw it away. I tried again.
And again.
Nope. Third time was a charm. I managed to finish my baby sweater. I don't know what my problem is with that pattern. Or just I don't know if I was losing track, I don't know. But I finally managed to get the little boy baby sweater done. And even with messing up and throwing out basically a whole sweater, I have quite a bit of yarn left. So I'm going to make a little hat. Mm-hmm. And probably some little booties to go with it for Robin. Yeah. But I think it came out okay.
I think it's adorable.
Yeah, it's really cute. No, I kind of like, I don't know. I thought the little girl one was sweet, though, with the pinks. And but yeah, I'm happy with it. So, sweater number 2, finally done. It only took me how long? So, yeah. That's that. You want to knock out your 4?
Yeah, I'll knock out my 4. I'll start with the biggest one.
These were hats she was making for Christmas.
And this isn't going to fit anybody because it fits Phil. Like, it's too big for me.
Does Phil want a purple hat?
No. So I need
to find a lady with a big head. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
It's a statement. That's for sure.
Is it?
Yeah.
I can't tell. Glasses on, still can't see.
Yeah, that is a little big.
It's a little big. So I did it all. I need to find a woman with a big head.
Or not necessarily even big head, big hair.
Big hair.
Yeah, a lady with big hair would be good.
Someone who's still living in the 80s.
You need to just start carrying that hat around with you and looking at people's heads.
This looks like it'll fit you. Take it.
Could you try this hat on for me, please? Oh, well.
So
at least it's not like a really, really large item where it took you forever.
I think that took me like a day and a half.
Yeah, so that's not bad.
And then
so that was try 1, and yeah, it's no go.
This was try 2.
And which size child was this one for?
I think this is for toddler.
Okay. Yeah, big difference.
Toddler. There should be one that's smaller.
Oh, this one's the biggest. That one's the smallest.
Yeah, so these are...
There's 2
These are toddlers. This one's kid. So, yeah. That one.
Look at the difference, guys. And this was originally supposed to be a toddler?
No, that was supposed to be a kid.
Oh, okay.
I casted on the wrong amount of stitches for the weight of the yarn.
Yeah.
Which, that's fine. It is what it is. So there's another one. And then, here's another one. We're on toddler still, right?
Yes.
So there we go. There's another one. And this one is a kid.
So she's been going hat crazy. And how many more do you have to go?
I don't even know. Too many. But I am using a cheaper yarn. I'm using Red Heart Hopscotch, which is it's a new not colorway. It's a new line.
Oh, okay.
Of yarn by them.
It's pretty. It reminds me of somebody else's that I bought before. Like the way it's, you know, those skeins that I bought and I made Tracy like slipper socks out of?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it reminds me of. It has that type of look.
Yeah. And they have such fun colors.
That is fun.
And Red Heart I usually don't care for. This isn't bad. Now, I don't know if I'm going to make pom-poms for these or not.
Thought you were doing the Karen...
I have Karen cupcakes also that I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. So you have a lot of hats to make.
Yeah. Some kids might get more than one. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
She's doing them for Christmas for her husband's side.
Yeah. Sam thought I was doing it for the kids at the dance studio.
No, I said that too. I wasn't sure
like,
where you were.
60 some odd kids.
That's a lot of hats.
Even though my middle schoolers who I pick up on Wednesdays.
Oh, they should, yeah.
They're like, Miss Alisha, are you going to knit us a hat? And I was like, I could make you guys all matching hats.
Did you get it? No, it's like attached to your lip. There you go.
And then I could see them when I go and pick them up.
Oh, that's a good idea. You could just pick out the hat.
I know, right?
And how many is there of them?
4.
Oh, that wouldn't be bad.
But they want beanies. Like, they want, like, slouchy beanies. Because, you know, they're middle schoolers and they're in style.
Gotcha. Well, that's something, I guess, knock these out that you have to do for the family and then see if you have time to do them. I mean, 4 isn't bad.
No.
Really.
No.
Especially if you're using the thicker weight yarn like this.
Yeah.
I mean, to do like a sock head hat, that takes forever.
So I did these, I think the smaller one, the toddler ones I think took me 1 night each. And I think this took me like a night and a morning. Then this took me 2. So I mean.
The big haired one.
4.
Yeah.
It took me.
That's pretty good.
I think it took me like 5 days to do all these. Because I stopped making last Thursday.
Yeah. Well, and that's in between, like, doing other stuff. You weren't just consistently sitting there.
Or was I?
Or were you? Knitting?
You will never know.
Okay, then. So my next objects are not knitting, they're sewing.
Yay, sewing.
So the first one I'm going to show is actually...
I just want to turtle and go away.
One of the she's not feeling well at all. One of the viewers / friends contacted me, and she had some fabric, but she has a broken sewing machine. So she wanted to know if I could make her a bag, and I did.
I love this bag so much.
So this is actually being mailed out today.
Look
Isn't
at
that the
witch.
cutest fabric ever? Look in there, she is feeding the cat.
She's feeding the cats.
So
And then
really cute. And then on the inside,
she's got pearls. Oh God, she's adorable. Or with her snake.
because I know she likes purple. Plus it goes really well with the bag. That's really pretty. You're still laughing. Alisha loves this fabric. It's so funny. And of course there's needle keepers as well. So there was enough that I made myself one with the purple bottom on it. Isn't that cute?
So adorable. Just look how chubby those cats are.
Yeah, so it's being sent out today. And then my other item, which is hilarious. So you guys know I make big bags. Like right now, Lynn from the Two Tangled Skeins, she has one of my medium-sized bags, which is this.
Yeah.
And while she was knitting on her podcast, she showed what her project was in, and it was in my bag. She had a sweater in it, in the medium-sized bag. Now, my daughter here has large-sized bags for me, okay? Big. She says to me, Mom, I need a sweater bag, okay? At this point, I'm looking at her like, what, you want it the size of a garbage bag? Or, I mean, how big do you really need this bag? Because
enough for me to sit in.
my medium bags are as large as most people's larges. So I had to make a sweater bag. Holy moly. Look at that, guys. That is a bag. Where's that medium one at?
I just, yeah. It's great. What are the measurements?
I don't know. I would have to, and this isn't holding it perfect, I would have to measure it. I just literally, I took my large size, I did add on, I think, an inch more in width, and then I added on 3 more inches to the height. It's insane.
Oh, sorry.
Like, she's going to be able to have, like, all her materials in there for the sweater, along with the pattern, along with the sweater, along with, I don't know, bottles of pop, maybe some chips.
Yeah, I know how much I have in it.
Let me show you the inside fabric. Alisha picked this fabric out when we went fabric shopping.
You want to know why I picked this fabric out? Because it reminds me of Dementors, not octopuses.
So what I'm showing is actually mine.
Yeah.
Alisha has her stuff
Mine is already in there.
Because if I'm making one,
which I
make 2.
It has 5 skeins of yarn projects. And then I also had 2 drinks and an outfit.
See? Huge.
It was wonderful.
Well, my first sweater that I'm making is actually a worsted weight one.
Oh, this will be good.
So, yeah, I'm still going to be able to cake up everything, have it in here, have the sweater in here, and have no problems whatsoever. Which will be, as soon as I get the yarn, it will be started. I'm doing the Tin Can Knits.
The flax sweater?
No. Oh. It's a cardigan.
Oh.
Something Harvest.
Oh, okay. I don't know what the name of it.
Yeah.
But I feel like I know what
it's a free pattern, and it's really nice because, like, they give you links to explain things and stuff, and there's videos, and I do also have a sweater's quantity of a fingering weight, which I will do.
Flax.
No, it's it's another cardigan. You know, I will not wear a regular sweater.
Fine. I love sweaters.
I don't like to be warm, and I like to be able to take things on and off. So, yeah, my first 2 are definitely going to be cardigans for myself. So I'm just waiting on that yarn to show up. It should be Thursday is what the tracking's saying.
For now.
It has been all over Sam Hill. It went
just like my teeny buttons?
It went from Massachusetts to New Jersey. It just left Missouri. Like, I don't know how many states this yarn is going to go to before it gets
my
to
yarn
me.
has gone through everywhere.
Yeah, it's shipping right now seems to be a little strange.
Because of all of our hurricanes. And
that's what I'm thinking, too, because, like, packages that normally make
fires,
like, one stop are going to, like, 3 different places.
Yeah.
To where normally they just go to 1. So, I mean, it's fine. I'm not in a big hurry. I finished my Halloween socks, so I did get some work done on my shawl in the meantime and cast it on something else while I'm waiting for the yarn to show up. So that's all I have for FOs. Is that all you have for FOs?
That's all I got.
Okay. What you got for whips?
2.5.
Okay, doke. I only have 2, so if you want to go ahead. My foot's going to sleep.
My foot's already tingling, and I don't know why. So in my darn yarn M&N bag.
That thing is so tiny. It's cute.
It's just so cute. It's just going to live with me
so
forever.
she goes from this little bag to, Mom, I need a bigger bag.
Well, this one doesn't need a big bag. It fits perfectly in here.
She squeezes it out. Have you worked on this at all?
I've worked on this a ton.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's why I'm showing it. My socks I've only done like 3 rows on. This I've probably done about 6 to 10. So you're seeing the pattern a little bit more now. It's never going to be done. Like I'm really trying.
Oh, it'll get done.
I don't remember what it's called. I didn't bring the pattern thing again.
No, I don't remember.
Pooh. But anyways, this is a hat for Sam. And it is in Little Beans single ply DK weights in the Jerusalem Plums colorway. So yeah, that's her hat. It's still a pain to work on, but I'm working on it. I have that much yarn left. So I'm getting there.
Yeah, you're getting there.
I'm getting there. I think it's got like 3 more inches at least.
That's not that too bad, though. Unless it's thicker yarn.
Yeah, but this
could be worse.
It's just the pattern stitch with this yarn. It's hard. Maybe if I had good needles that were pointy, but I have cheap Hobby Lobby needles.
Yeah, they're serving a purpose.
They're there. They're a warm body.
It's getting it done.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely. Anyways. But it's soft. I think she'll like it. So we're good. I've been working on this when I pick up the kids.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice little bag to bring with instead of...
Because when you have 4 kids in a little car.
Your car's not that little. You act like you're driving like a Fiat or something. You have a good-sized car.
2 of the kids are taller than I am.
That doesn't take much.
Shh.
You're vertically challenged.
No, I'm not.
I was just having a discussion about that with somebody about feet size, too. And I'm like, yeah, Alicia's always made me mad because she can wear a woman's shoe, but she can also wear kids' shoes.
A lot of people don't know that if you wear a 7.5 in women's, you can wear a size 5 to 6 in kids.
Yeah. And you get your shoes so much cheaper. So, like, and kids' shoes are always, it seems like they have a better selection in clearance.
And
so,
cooler colors.
Yeah. So, gosh, how many times have we gotten you, like, really nice looking Nikes because they were from the kids section? And they were so much cheaper than the adult clearance, which it just makes me jealous because I have big feet.
I still haven't been able to find light up, though.
We almost did that one time, but they were just...
It was a half size too small. I want light up shoes so bad.
You used to have them when you were little. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious.
Those light up sandals.
You toddle around in your little light up shoes all the time. And one of the videos we have, she was really little. She just started walking and she's toddling around with her light up shoes with this big bonnet on her head and literally a bottle just hanging out, swinging from her mouth as she's toddling around. It's kind of cute. But at any rate. So in my large size Alice bag is my shawl I've been working on. So I know it's going to be kind of boring for you guys to see because basically it's just knit right now. I have to knit till I get to 300 stitches.
Where are you at?
I am at like 253. Now when I hit 260, I'm going to start going back and forth between this yarn and the yarn that's going to be the border. Mm-hmm. That way it kind of blends in. So like I'm really close to starting that border, which kind of scares me because that's the part that I'm like, I'm going to have to like really look it over and think about, because I've never done like, it's like an added on border. Mm-hmm. And then it's also cables. So I've never done either one of those. So this is going to be a completely new experience for me. But you can see I got yarn like attached. I've definitely made it further, and basically it goes this way. This is the top of the shawl. And then, like I said, I have a little bit more to grow there, and I'm going to mix in the second color. Oops, I got red. And then this will actually be the border and where the cabling and everything's at. So I'm getting really darn close. I was going to actually work like a mad woman last night and get to the point where I was mixing the colors, but then I got distracted and I casted something else on. My needles were driving me nuts too. These are very loud needles. Don't get me wrong, I like them. But you guys know I prefer my Knit Pro Zings. And when I started this, Alisha had my Knit Pro Zings, which I don't care for. And these are just so clinky. Every time I knit with them in the car, your dad's like, "Oh, you got those noisy needles." Or I beat them to it. I'm like, "Oh, sorry, these are noisy." But and I also had a question and a comment from somebody, so I just wanted to really quick take the chance to tell you guys, because somebody had noticed our needle holders and said, "Oh, why do you guys use those? Those are for DPNs." No. Mm-mm. Yes, they are. You can. You can. I think that's probably what they were originally intended for. I agree with that. We use them on our circular needles as well. And I even use them like if I'm in the middle of a row, like I just pull it out. And I've seen like other people, like when they have socks on, they'll put it in it and the socks are hanging out of it. I never do that. I literally just pull the needles out, stick them in there, and snap it. And people were like, "Well, won't those come out?" No. So, for instance, one of the ladies at our knit night was telling us about how she was knitting in the car, and then she threw it in the back seat, and she went to pick it up when she got back in the car. She literally had dropped like 20 stitches. Happens. You should have put one of these on there. Yep. So we use them with every project, and I always laugh because I've seen people that have gotten these and are like, "Well, I'd never use them." Use them. I have a problem when I don't use them because I knit on the couch. So I just lift up, put down, lift up, put down. Even on the couch I use mine. Sometimes I don't. Well, and here's the other thing. If you use a pointer needle, sometimes that needle will poke holes in your bag. Yeah. If you have it in here, because this is 2 layers of fabric plus some interfacing, it's not going to poke through there. No. So it kind of protects your project bags as well. So yeah, all you guys out there that have these and haven't been using them, you really should. I love them. I don't worry about, like you just saw me wadding up my knitting and throw it in my bag. It's not going anywhere. So that was the Two Sisters shawl. Oh, I am so sorry. Yes, this was the Two Sisters. By Madeline Gannon. Which is also the coupon code right now. Off of any of her patterns. I got distracted with my thing about the needle keepers. It's really pretty. So yeah, I'm getting excited because I'm getting closer to the actual. There's some lace and cables, and yeah, it should be interesting. And I hadn't been making any progress on it. Yeah. So I was really excited to actually be making some progress on this. I was almost near the end of my sweater Thursday for knit night. And I was just like, oh, I don't want to bring the sweater there and mess it up again. I've, already redone it. This is the third time, so I brought this with, and I mean, it's just knitting and increasing right now, so it's basically mindless. So it was a good project to bring. So that's that. What else you got? You got anything else?
I got 1.5.
Okay. Oh.
I say half because I've... Yeah.
Problems there?
A little.
Okay.
It's huge. Alright, but I have all my supplies in there right now with no extras. And that's how much extra room I have.
She could have just used her large bag.
No. Yeah, but I didn't want to. It was hard to zip. Plus, I've already used 2 skeins, so, it has gone down in size.
Yeah.
So, I started with this one, which is Teeny Buttons, August colorway, Shame to Row. Then I went into Black Cat yarns.
Think so.
Unicorns versus Narwhals. And now I am on Honeybee Knits, which I should look up the name. Unicorn Rainbow. There we go. And it was Rainbow Unicorn something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Missy Moo. The dog's in here with us today. She's licking and driving me nuts.
I don't know how that's driving you nuts. I don't even notice.
But I do.
Don't look at it then. Because you can't hear anything.
Well, I don't know why she has to sit there. She's licking the bed. Like, she's sitting in her little bed, just licking her bed. It can't taste good. You didn't even tell them what you were working on.
No.
You just were like, I got this and this.
Yeah, because they should know.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. I am working on a So Faded sweater. So.
Wow, that's bright.
Yep. I am on my 3rd color, and I should be starting to fade in for the next one. I can't get it to not roll at the bottom, Ma. Mom.
Have you tried it on yet?
How? Please, please, somebody tell me how, because there's no way my arms fit through that hole. Where my...
Oh, because you gotta tie it, like...
No, I don't.
Oh, it looks like it's tied. Oh, well, I guess it'll be a surprise whether it fits or not.
Yeah, because I'm not taking this off the scrap yarn and then losing all the stitches.
Gotcha.
Like, it is what it is. If it doesn't fit...
No, if it's too small for you, it might fit me.
Yeah, okay. Next person it would fit is Sam. I'd have to cut this in half for it to fit you.
No, because I like everything big.
So. It's going. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I'm enjoying it. I have messed up a few times, so there's some added detail to the sleeves. Can you see that?
Oh, yeah.
So, it's garter stitch.
She decided to fancy it up.
But there's a few times that I forgot that it was a purl row and I was knitting instead. So, there's just a little extra.
It adds some character.
There you go. So this was new. Scrap yarn, this thing, that's new. And then I messed up right there. I don't know how.
That's okay.
Oh, well.
It's your first sweater ever.
I know I have to pick up the stitches and do sleeves. I've never done sleeves. So that'll be fun, especially fading sleeves and trying to make them match. That'll be fun. And then I have never picked up stitches because I'm going to have to do a border.
A neck.
A neck. Never done that before.
Lots of first.
I know, right? So
it'll be fine.
This will be fine. It'll be fun. So after this color, I am going into my Donna color. I'm calling it Donna color. This was her August Fairy Glimmer Club, and it's called Fairy Court. And then my last color is another Black Cat yarn, and this is Electric Avenue. There we go. But yeah, so I'm pretty far on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it goes
like
to...
you just started it, wasn't it last week?
I started it Sunday.
No, it wasn't on Sunday. It was on It was on a Monday because I was trying to get stuff done.
Then it was Monday.
And you made me come over to help pick colors.
Was it Monday?
When I was trying to sew.
I really don't think it was Monday.
Well, it had to be either a Monday or a Friday.
Maybe it was
because those
Friday.
are my days off.
It was Friday. Friday sounds good. So it's past my boobies.
That's wonderful.
I mean, boobies and...
Yeah, well, not... Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It might be past your boobies.
It is past my boobies. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to do this color for. Because I still have 2 more colors. With the fade.
That's okay.
So, I don't know.
Because it's still pretty short, so...
It's not that short.
It's short. It keeps moving down, honey.
Not that short.
Yeah, you got quite a bit to go.
For 2 more colors with fades?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Anyhow. Okay. Is it my turn?
No. Yeah, it is.
Are you dropping stitches?
I almost did.
You should have a koozie on there. Where's your needle keeper?
Hold on. I couldn't have it on the needle keeper for this.
Why?
Because I had to show it.
Oh, yeah.
You can't show it.
Well, I don't think you had it on a needle keeper to begin with, though.
Because I had to show it. Oh, I have my hippo butt on there. For me and Tutor.
And Tutor.
And hippo butt. It's adorable. Okay, you can go.
Okay, I was just making sure you got that on a needle keeper.
It's going.
So I just barely started some socks yesterday. I mean, really, just barely.
You don't even got sunglasses yet. Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do. So this is from my Gail's Art sock blank. Double-stranded, which I found, well, I'll tell you about that in a second. I have it upside down there. So that's what it looks like. So I'm just now going to be getting into like some of the colors. So what I have found, because I mean it is a double-stranded, so it is meant for doing 2 at a time. But because when it's coming off the sock blank, it's all kinky. I've been having a heck of a time, and I guess I should be paying more attention to it getting twisted, especially because I magic loop. So, you know, I'm always turning the project. So I've had a few times where I've had to stop and like really untwist this, so it hasn't like really been like, well, you can see right there, see? It needs to be untwisted again. So that's been kind of a pain in the rumpus. But I think they're going to be really pretty when I have them done.
I think so too.
So, and I'm sure I'm going to have enough to do 2 pair. That's pretty. So, yeah, I just started those last night. I just cast those on last night, so that's why I'm not very far at them. What?
I tried to cast on a sock.
Yeah, and that's just...
4 times.
It's called Happy Halloween by Gail's Art. Oh, honey. You might want those.
I might.
That's all I have for whips. I don't have a whole lot going on right now because, like I said, I am waiting on yarn for my cardigan. And then I can use my big bag. You think that's going to fit 7 skeins in it?
You don't need 7 skeins all at the same time.
Well, what if I want to keep it all together? I think I can fit 7 skeins in there.
Maybe.
Okay.
So this is in my knit 1 crochet 2 bag.
Have you seen her baskets? I like them.
But she's not going to sell them.
She's doing a giveaway right now for one.
Because she closed down her shop.
Now she's starting to sew again some. I think she's going to list a few things here and there.
Maybe. Anyways. And here's the yarn. It's my island.
Wait a second. Why is there nothing on your needles? You were starting that Saturday.
I casted it on 3 times. I was up until 6 o'clock in the morning trying to do it. I had a slumber party. The girls went to bed at like 2. And then we woke them up at 6. And the entire time I tried to cast on this one sock. And I couldn't do it.
Well,
I just couldn't. And yesterday we went to the apple orchard pumpkin patch. And then after that I kind of had a sugar crash. So I didn't do anything the rest of the day.
I'm sure if you try again when you're, not exhausted.
Yeah, but I have to have it done by the 30th. So this is going to be a test knit. She has her own podcast and I haven't watched it yet. It's Hello Grace Podcast. And it's Gracelyn Wool. Like not Grace Lynn Wool. Gracelyn Wool. She has a bunch of Harry Potter yarn. I may have ordered Harry Potter yarn from her. But anyways, this pattern was mentioned on Grocery Girls. And I was like, I wonder if that pattern is out yet. And I go to her Instagram, and she goes, there was a post from like 5 days ago. And it says, looking for test knitters for my new Harry Potter sock. And I'm like, I might want to do that. So I was like, I want to do the test knit for your sock. It's cuff down.
She's never done cuff down.
I've never done cuff down. So that's what's been the trouble. I am not liking how it's looking, my cast on. So I just have to keep on taking it out and then putting it back on, taking it out and putting it back on until it looks good. That's it. Practice makes perfect.
You'll get it.
So it's called the Obliviate sock pattern. And it's really clever how it is. It is half Hermione in her muggle life with her parents, where she has to protect them and obliviate them so that they are safe from her wizard life. So it is half wizard Hermione, half muggle Hermione. So it has a bunch of fake cables in it, fake cables and lace and whatnot. And I think this is going to look really good with it. Mom doesn't think so.
I don't even know what the sock looks like.
I didn't either. I don't either. So, I think it'll look good though.
Yeah, all I know is she told me, I need to have something subdued, maybe a little bit of speckling or tonal. And then she brought me this to wind. I'm like, this is not tonal or lightly speckled.
In my brain, this is lightly.
Wow.
Is it? Okay, it's mainly orange. And then look, there's like 6 parts that have...
It's easy.
It'll be perfectly fine.
Alrighty then.
And if not, who cares?
Well,
as long as I can read the pattern fine, we're good.
You got to manage to cast them on first.
I know.
And just think, you're still working on just casting one on.
I know.
You're going to go through that again. Because she has to... she's doing them one at a time, which is so not what we're used to. But she has a deadline to get one sock done.
I know.
So that's why she's doing them one at a time. And hopefully she'll actually do the second sock.
I will not be a crappy test knitter. I will get my crap done.
Well, you better get working on that today.
Probably not today. We know what my schedule looks like today. So, maybe tonight.
Yeah, tonight.
Maybe. Depending if the wine wants to hitch a ride down my throat.
Yeah, no, you need to do that.
Yeah, I need to do this.
Oh, I keep sliding down in my chair. So that's all your whips?
That's all my whips.
Well, technically that's not really a whip, but...
Yes, it is. I have worked on it.
Look, I have needles shoved into it.
You can see. I have worked on it. It was rewrapped. This is a work in progress. Just because it doesn't look like it, it is a work in progress because I have ripped it out and done it about 5 times.
Well, you've worked on it, but you haven't progressed. So...
Okay, that is not in the rules underneath works in progress. Something that you worked on that is in progress.
And she didn't even cake it up. I did.
I didn't have time.
I
Got called into work early. Come on. Cake my yarn without complaining.
Yeah, but I was complaining because I specifically told her, bring it to work with you because I go past her work and I'll get it from you. No. She leaves it at her house. So then I have to go all the way over here to get the yarn and wait for your husband to decide to open the door because I didn't have my key before I could go home that day.
It was his relaxation day.
Well, the dog was going nuts, barking and barking and barking. And I'm standing there going, what, is he asleep? Because if he's asleep, he ain't answering the door.
No.
Then I was going to be mad because I would have had to run all the way home to get my key to run all the way back, which, yeah, whatever. He did answer the door, though, in his robe.
2:30 in the afternoon on a Saturday.
Exactly. He was just like, I'm like, I'm just here for the yarn. He's like, why do you need the yarn? Because she doesn't have a Swift. Oh.
Well, why hasn't she
bought a Swift? She has no problem buying yarn. That was hilarious. He's like, $30 here, $50 there.
I forget what he said the other day. He's like, oh, I saw that $35 purchase you made. And I said, well, what are you talking about? He's like, I don't know if it was yesterday or if it was this morning, but I saw your purchase. I was like, see all you want. Not like I'm hiding it.
Oh, that's funny. So that's all your whips.
Whippity whip whip.
Whippity whip. All right. Acquisitions. Purchases.
Yeesh.
Our favorite part.
I love this part.
Okay. I'm going to do this one really quick because you guys already saw it. Because Alisha had it. Clark and Al.
I love this yarn.
Georgia.
We're podcasting.
And she sent me a nice little note thanking us. And there's a
little stitch marker.
Progress keeper. Isn't that cute? Yeah, it really is beautiful.
I told you.
She is scrambling right now to keep up with the demand for this.
Oh, yeah.
Because the grocery girls showed it on their podcast.
And like 5 different.
Yeah, the worsted weight and all the different weights and stuff. So, yeah, she's a busy lady right now. It is beautiful.
She has this set that is a Winnie the Pooh quote.
Oh, yeah?
You're stronger than you think.
Oh, I saw. I did go on her shop.
Braver than you know.
Yes.
She has one for each of them. I want them all.
Yeah, she has some really pretty yarn. So this is...
Prices are not bad.
Clark and Al. And she has an Etsy store.
Free shipping in the U.S.
Yeah, gotta love that. So, dyed in Ohio.
Go Ohio.
All right. You got one?
I want to show
or 2 or 10 or 12.
I want to show this one.
Oh gosh. While we were fabric shopping, and they have a ton of different sayings.
Ton of them. There was at least 10 different sayings.
Yeah. And there was some for crocheters, some for knitters, some that were general. Our Joann's do not have them.
Of course not.
The Joann's up north, the bigger one. Not to say that ours won't get them.
Maybe eventually.
Yeah, sometimes they're behind.
Alpaca my yarn. It's a tote.
she was killing me at Joann's.
I got home and I was like, Phil's like, so are we going to eat? And I was like, wait. Alpaca my yarn. You are ridiculous.
So you used it already, huh?
No.
No, you just...
I just walked around the house like this. Trying to say it as much as possible.
They had, what was the one that I was gonna get? It was really cute, too. It was
a giant sheep with a heart in it.
No, there was another one with a really cute saying like that. I don't remember. I ended up passing, though, because I don't tend to use...
That's what you think.
Bags like that. And I have so many bags, let's be honest. Your husband didn't say, oh, another bag?
No.
Did he say, oh, another bag one? He saw your sweater bag?
No.
Oh. He's getting better behaved then. All right. On to me.
On to you.
All right. My next one is from Yarn's Crazy Obsessions.
That one's pretty.
She did this one as... I think it was half of the skeins cost got donated to suicide prevention. It's called Colpat. And it's actually much prettier in person than
that's really pretty.
What it was on her Etsy shop. I mean, I kind of got it because it was a good cause and it wasn't outrageously priced. And then when I got it, I was just like, oh, this is really pretty.
That is really pretty.
You can even see like the right there is where I was showing her. But yeah, it's very pretty.
It's very pretty.
And it looks like there's going to be more throughout. So yeah, Yarn's Crazy Obsessions.
Would you consider that a lightly speckled?
Why are you eyeballing my yarn?
Because I'm saying that mine was exactly like that with the lightly speckled.
I would not call this lightly speckled, but okay.
I call it a lightly speckled.
Alright, you're up.
Could be more.
Could you go?
No.
Alrighty then.
I don't know if this is a twofer. No, this is a... I just ordered a few things from her. So, this is... I don't know what it's going to be yet. Caramel apple spice. Because I don't live for pumpkin spice season. I live for caramel apple spice season. This is on her fluffy sock base, which is 75 super wash merino, 25% nylon. Yeah, it's the fluffy one.
I didn't look as fluffy as usual.
It's because she has ball bands now.
Oh, yeah, that could be.
She twisted a little bit different. So, I don't know. I feel like it wants to be a hat.
It looks like a hat.
It looks like a hat.
It does.
And some fingerless mitts. It does. So I think that's what it will be. So this is Dragon Horde yarn, Tristan. Dragon Horde yarn. Yeah, I'm excited. Because it's not really like my go-to colors. But I got it. Because it's caramel apple spice season.
Alrighty.
I picked so many apples yesterday.
Do you have another one that you were showing from her as well?
You can go if you want. I can
No,
wait.
you can go.
Okay.
You have it out already.
Well, yeah. Which I have a different one of these because Sam bought one too.
Oh.
Which I didn't get.
So you have two of them.
Well, they're not the same color.
Oh, they're not the same.
No.
Oh, okay. I know what this is.
So she did a Harry...
I should have gotten that blue one when it was up there because, oh my god, it is gorgeous.
Yep.
She said she might re-release them, but not as a bat, like the yarn, but very limited.
I hope so.
It was on their podcast.
I haven't watched the podcast because my sugar crashed yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
So nothing has gotten done. Anyways, this is Troll in the Dungeon, which was one of her Halloween Hogwarts colors. Dragon Horde yarn, which again, I have no idea what this is going to be either.
We never do. We just buy what we like.
Maybe another hat. This is so pretty. The speckles in it.
That would be a really pretty fall shawl.
A fall shawl, y'all. I'll make myself a fall shawl.
No, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
It really would be.
Is it a changing staircase?
That's what I was thinking.
Can't do it.
No. There's
so
another one that's a one skein.
Troll in the Dungeon. And it came with a stitch marker from Simply Serving, which is absolutely adorable. I have to open it up so you guys can actually see it. I haven't taken it out yet. So, it is... I don't know how to do this so they see it. It's a troll nose with a wand shoved up it. It is absolutely adorable. I know Sam's is a potion bottle. And hers is beautiful.
I think you should get just a green tonal close to like the green that's in here and do a shawl.
Well, they came together. And look how pretty they look together.
They look great. Yeah, I'm thinking you need, well, and look, this matches that.
I know.
Yeah, I'm thinking you need a fall shawl. What do y'all think?
They look adorable together.
Fall shawl, y'all?
Fall shawl, y'all? But, hang on. I don't know.
Well, if you use this one as the main, and then use that as the accent.
No.
Okay, whatever.
I don't know.
Okay, fine.
And nothing's being touched for a while anyway, so.
It's going to sit on the shelf and look pretty.
Exactly.
All right, so my next one that I haven't planned on getting, but then I was tempted because
I enjoy this one.
people message me and let me know, hey, I'm dyeing this up. There's only going to be one extra. It's on glitter. Did you want it?
Well, yeah.
Well, actually, she didn't specifically message me for that. You guys were talking about something else, and...
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so...
Melissa, Honeybee Knits, pushed me off the sweater cliff, is what we're calling it. Because she's the one who made me do... She didn't make me. She walked me over to the cliff and gently pushed me into making a sweater. Like, I messaged her about a shawl.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it was, you should make a sweater. And I was like, I don't know.
And the next thing I know, I'm being summoned over to Alisha's house when I was trying to do stuff to pick her out yarn. So I was going to give Melissa a hard time because I figured when I got her newest yarn, I was going to get another bee progress keeper.
Yeah.
And I was going to tell her, okay, well, I now have a swarm of bees. I need like
a hive.
A hive to put
a honeycomb.
I didn't get a bee.
Oh.
I got a little umbrella, and she made little danglies. Yeah.
Those are adorable.
So I can't tell her that I need my hive, although I think I do have 3
I have
bees.
1 bee. Maybe 2.
Let me see if I can hold that.
That's cute.
So those were the stitch markers I got this time. Yeah, I was like, I opened the bag and I'm like, oh, I don't have a bee. Now I can't tease her about sending me a hive. Because that would have been cute if I used all the bee ones together with a little hive.
Yeah, it would have been adorable.
You're being sarcastic. So I got Get It Together Levi on her sparkle base, of course. And it is really pretty.
I think it's pretty.
It's grays, and there's pops of purple and pink and blue, and yeah, it's very pretty. Very shimmery too. You know, I like the shimmers. So
I didn't even know she had sparkle base.
she just got it fairly recently. So she's just now kind of getting into the sparkle, and she did a very good job because a lot of times when you order sparkle, especially from newer dyers, there's no sparkle left in it.
It happens. We understand.
And it does. I mean, who am I to say? I'm not a dyer, so
we've heard it's a little
you have
tricky.
You have to treat it very nicely. But yeah, she did a really good job with it.
Yeah.
It really is pretty.
It looks very nice.
So, very happy with this. I'm glad she actually let me know about it. Thanks, Melissa. All right. You got another one?
Only ones that you have.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I have anything else. Or, well, we can do those.
Okay.
Should we do Donna?
Donna, it's beautiful.
I'm sorry. One of mine is still crinkly. So.
I'll unwind mine.
Okay, good.
Because this puppy.
So this was from Donna's Fairy Glimmer Club. It's called Garden Fairies. It is the September yarn, which is the last one.
Last one.
So now it will be the Fairy Glimmer Holiday Club. It is up on her shop now. I am so excited about it.
I've been waiting. Like, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I don't want to wait for October. I wanted it now.
Did you get the little... Is that the stitch marker you got?
That's last
a
month.
different one.
Yeah, I got the same one.
Okay.
It's
So
a Pegasus.
Oops. Why is mine not flipping over right? Let me try that again. So this is the stitch marker this time. I can't hold it right. There we go. All right. So you got yours on well?
Yeah, and it's gorgeous. And it's green with magenta and purple and orange speckles.
And I'm not normally a green person. But there's enough other colors and the way she dyed it, I don't mind the green.
Yep.
Now, if it was like just a skein of all this color green, I'd be kind of like, because I am so not a green person.
I like it a lot. It's gorgeous.
But here's what happened. So I ordered one. Then I had a friend that had ordered it and said, I'm going to send you mine. So I got a second one. So I now have these two, which is great. I could make something sizable. But I found a sock weight cardigan that I would love to have. So Alisha told me I could have hers, which is more than enough then, right here.
Okay.
So in return, do you want to grab it off the shelf and show what she's getting? Because you guys have heard her go crazy.
This yarn ink yarn that I have, which it's pretty. I'm not really in love with it. So I told her, I said, you know what? If you're giving me your Donna yarn, you can have that yarn ink you've been drooling over. I've been drooling over this.
So she was quite excited about that.
It's TikTok.
And although she loved this, she was willing to trade.
I pretty much will trade my firstborn kid for this yarn.
So I now have 3 of Donna's, which is, after my worsted weight cardigan, this is going to become a cardigan as well. And I am so excited about it.
Are you sure that's enough?
Yes.
100% positive.
Yep.
Okay.
I looked up the yardage and I looked up her yardage. And yep.
Okay.
Alrighty. So.
This makes me happy.
I liked that yarn.
You didn't care for the yellow.
It wasn't the yellow, it's that gold. It was a little bit too much gold for me. I'm like really getting bombarded over here with yarn.
So
alright.
Oh, so happy.
Our next one is one that I purchased for us.
Oh yeah, that one.
And had to get this.
Mine's still in the package.
So I will show mine. We ordered from Ann Tudor. She comes up with the funniest things. You know, I love the heinies. And I thought she couldn't top it. It's an F-bomb, guys.
Phil didn't know what it was.
How could I not get it? My husband, too. He's like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, an F-bomb. And he's like, oh, well, I saw the F and I saw that it was bomb. I just didn't put the two together.
Phil couldn't see that it was a bomb.
I think it is hilarious. It is so cute. I've been wanting to use it, but I want it to wait until I actually showed it. So, Anne, great job. I love it.
I love it.
Adorable. And you know, when I'm knitting, sometimes I need an F-bomb.
I usually say at least 10 or 12 of them.
I mean, it happens. All right. My next 2 were actually Goodwill finds again.
Am I? Where?
No yarn. So we were at Goodwill, and I do sometimes walk through like the book section to see if they have like any knitting things or whatever.
All these. Yeah.
And nothing jumped out at me. And then all of a sudden, my husband was like, "Honey, look at this book." And of course he noticed it because I had a naughty word on it.
See, I saw this on Amazon. I was looking at a different book to buy.
Well, and they have, there's a whole series, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Stitch and Bitch. Got it at Goodwill for 99 cents.
And it happens. Punk rock backpack.
Cents. Well, hold on, I wanted to show something. She just took my damn book. Well, anyways, there's really funny things in there, actually. And then there's a lot of stuff in there, like knitting terms and like teaching you how to do different things. That was really, really nice. Some of the, I wish you haven't came to the picture I wanted to show. Are you going to let me have my book?
I wanted to see the pictures, but
there was one
I didn't see it.
In particular. There's a lot of patterns in it too.
This is a lot.
And like I said, oh, that's just the patterns. Some of them were, oh, I know it's in one of the, there's like, each chapter is kind of like cutesy little titles. And there's like a whole section of, look, this title's called, Oops, I Knitted Again. There's a whole section of, if you did this to your, you made this mistake, this is how you fix it. Like, so there's really, getting nitty with it. There's actually some really good information in this, and well, for 99 cents I had to have it just because of the name, because I thought it was hilarious. So I really did, this is the picture I was cracking up at. Shaping Up. And that's the picture they used for the beginning of that chapter. I was cracking up. Just sitting there, naked, with hair and rollers.
He's got the yarn balls.
He's got the yarn balls. How could you not laugh at that? I mean, seriously. So there's actually some, well, and Beginner's Basic 2, Ribbed for Her Pleasure Scarf. It's a funny book.
It's a funny book.
But it's actually, there's a lot of nice information in the book as well. So, yeah, I'm going to sit down and really go through it at some point. When I got it, I had to put it in my bin so I didn't, forget to show it. But yeah, so my husband discovered it all because it said bitch. It stood out to him, which I'm glad it did.
I almost ordered a book on Amazon, and it was like, other books that you might be interested in. And that one popped up, and I have no idea why, because I was looking at a Harry Potter book.
That's funny.
And it was like, you might be interested in the Stitch Bitch book. And then, like, all other 5 of her books also. And I'm like,
well, I can't believe that 99 cents.
That's great.
I mean, awesome deal. So then one of the other things that I found at Goodwill isn't necessarily a knitting item, but it's going to be for me. And I knew nothing about it or what it was or anything, other than I liked it and I thought it was cute. It's a little pouch. And it has little ghosts and witches and hats and spell books. I love this little guy down here. I thought was really cute. And there's like a little ghost zipper pull. And I was like, oh, I can put like little notions and stuff in there. And I sent a picture to Alisha and I had like this tag on it, Ipsy something. And she's like, oh, that's a Ipsy blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. I just knew it was cute.
It's a makeup club that you get makeup sent to you every single month, and they have a exclusive bag that gets sent in. So this one must have been a Halloween one from last year or something.
And it's brand new. Like, it has not been used, and I think I paid 99 cents for it as well. Can't go wrong. I mean, it's really cute.
It's really cute.
It's really cute. I love that. Okay, so our last item I'm going to show, I think. I love Anne's cards when you order.
It's adorable.
Anne Tudor. She sends these. I got this card that she put a note on, and it's just the cutest little thing.
It's adorable.
It makes me happy to see the sheepies. My last item isn't really for me. It's going to end up being for you guys. Hold on, let me get some of this off my lap. So I did pretty well this time. I only had, what, 4 skeins of yarn? That's pretty good for me.
4 skeins?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6.
These don't count. I didn't purchase them.
But you still purchased something to get them.
No.
You purchased the yarn.
But that was so long ago. I have, guys, help me out here. 4 purchases. That was forever ago.
Still counts.
No. No.
I just want to wear this as a crown.
Okay, so.
Stop spreading your germs.
Oh, stop. We had met Rick at
Stitches
Midwest from Whimsy Stitches Design. There's information there. And he generously sent us a prize for a Cal or a giveaway.
That's adorable.
Isn't that the cutest card? Okay, so there's that. He sent a really cute bag. What the heck was that?
You're dropping stuff.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't that cute? I just wanted to pop it open so you guys could see a little better. As the handle, you know I'm all about that. You can have it on the hook here, or you can connect that to your zipper. I'm really big about keeping it on the zipper. That's just how I am. Really pretty fabric. The inside is a yellow. Purple zipper that looks like it was like bought with that fabric.
Yeah.
I mean, it is really nice. He does the
I wish I could do that.
the nice zipper finishing touches. And then there is
That takes love.
tag, Whimsy Stitches, Etsy, and then there's on the other side, I don't,
That's upside down.
is it upside down? Oh, okay, let me try to do it this way. A little fancier one.
That's adorable.
So that was really nice. So we are going to put this in the prize drawer, and yeah, this will be a prize for an upcoming thing, but yeah, isn't that really cute? And this is, no, that's I thought at first it was a,
Fluffy.
it almost feels like it might be a very, very light fluffy. No, it's just an interface.
Are you sure?
It has I don't know, it has a little bit of a fluff to
It
it.
feels like a very light fluff. It's a light fluffy. I'm not sure.
But yeah, beautiful. We so appreciate it. It's going to make it a
looks really
gorgeous
good.
prize. I was quite excited when that came in the mail. So thank you very much, Rick.
Thank you.
That is going to go to one lucky person at some point here. I'll put that in there. Oh, he sent us a card. I don't know if you wanted to read that. So I don't share stuff with her ahead of time. We just kind of, she gets here and we just kind of jump in. So, but yeah, he has a lot of cute bags in his
I like his little logo.
It is very cute. Mm-hmm.
It's adorable.
So, I think I finally hit the bottom of my bin. It is empty, guys. That's all I have.
I have more coming. Today. One thing today.
I have a few coming. I have one thing coming today, but it's not yarn related. I needed to do a order for making bags of the little swivel class because I've been doing a lot of bag making and I ran out, like completely out. So I had to do an emergency order. I just ordered them Friday, so I'm actually a little surprised that they're coming already today. It's actually nice because I have a few bags that are sitting here that need the handles put on. And I really didn't want to, I'm going to cut out some more bags today, but I didn't want to start sewing something else because then change the color of the thread and, you know, all that stuff. So I have been working on bags for the shop. Don't have an exact date yet, but it is going to be in October.
You should have a date.
You know, you need to quit pressuring me. First, you're like, you're not even going to open it this year. Ha!
That's why I said it, to motivate you.
Oh, I'm motivated. We went shopping for fabric. I had to bring Whiny One with me because she was upset that the time before.
Whiny one.
Well, you were whining about it because I was like, oh, look at the fabric I got. And you're like, you didn't take me with.
That's not whining.
I didn't get to pick out the fabric.
That's not whining.
Oh, it's whiny.
That's a statement. Like, why would you do that?
So
that's a logical question.
So I took her with me this time. So, you know, she went.
Which was a great choice.
Get bent out of shape.
I didn't get bent out of shape.
Every time I take her with me, it always costs me extra money. That's where the problem lies.
It's because I'm great at picking up fabric.
We did pretty good this time. She only got the bag, the alpaca my yarn.
Alpaca my yarn.
And she got the fabric for her sweater bag. Everything else was purchased for the shop. So we were pretty focused that day, I think. And we just ran up there and ran back home.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and that was on Monday, so last Monday. So it had to have been Friday that you talked to Melissa.
Yep.
So, yeah, there's that.
I've done that much in a week. Little sweater. Look at that.
Yeah. Have you been watching any new podcasts? Here we go again.
Do you have any written down? Of course you don't have any written down.
Why would I have them written down? For what?
Because I know you've watched a podcast.
I've pretty much just watched my usuals.
What else have you watched? There's one that I've watched and I always forget the name of it.
Two Tangled Skeins, Yarngasm, Girls in Yarn Cafe, Relatively Crafty.
Which one's that?
I think that's the one with, what's his name from Leading Man?
That's the one that I watched.
Hurley's Hand Dyed. Donna.
And
every time, the whole time I'm watching it, that's all I keep thinking. I'm hearing your voice. Donna.
Which,
Canadian Knitter.
Destination Yarns?
Yes, I believe that's one. Crazy Sock Lady. That's, always watch her.
Inside Number 23, I've been watching her.
Yeah, I don't do that one. Crafty Mama. Watch her.
Oh, there's more.
Which I actually won a prize from her. So
what?
Excited. Yeah, on her last podcast.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me.
So I'm very excited about that.
I'm behind this week. Grocery Girls had a new one, so of course you watched that.
I watched that. I watched Girls in Yarn Cafe.
Haven't watched that one yet. I'm slacking.
So, Lori, I don't know if you've been on Instagram. Lori from Arkansas Yarn Co. Dyed a colorway for Kay.
I saw that you ordered it.
I might have. In Sparkle. It's really pretty.
Meg had a new one, Bad Wolf Girl.
Yep, I watched that already.
I haven't watched all of it.
Well, here's the thing.
I watched 17 minutes on my break.
I've been watching as I'm sewing.
See, I can't watch and sew.
Sometimes if they're to an interesting part and I'm to a point where I'm like, I'll have to pause it because I can't hear over the sewing machine that, or I really crank up the volume.
We've been watching too much TV.
Of course, I watched Honeybee Knits. Pretty much my usuals. Yeah. Orders. I do have, I don't have a whole lot coming. I really don't. I've been pretty good. I did order an advent calendar, so that was exciting, from Arkansas Yarn Co. Now, she is also going to be coming out with sock kits, which are going to be very affordably priced. So I'm excited about that. She's going to have Christmas ones, like a vintage Christmas. She's going to do the podcaster series also as kits. So you can actually make knit for brain socks or honeybee knit socks, sort of thing. I don't remember what I've ordered. Well, Donna's Litimer.
Donna's glitter. I'm thinking that I have something coming from Tristan, but I don't. Well, I kind of do. It's at Sam's.
We have something coming from Christy, the Naughty and Nice box.
That's what I have coming. And my teeny button's coming today. Hopefully. Who knows?
She's been so obsessing about that.
I've already seen it. That's how long. Like, somebody has already spoiled it on Instagram.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, usually they put a spoiler where you didn't have to...
I have no self-control.
Yeah. I knew that was coming. That's all I have coming. I do have another...
I ordered another Harry Potter thing, too.
Gilmore Girls coming.
Did you see that you can buy the stitch markers?
No.
You can buy the Danish.
I haven't, so...
But I want it.
I did order an item for the Advent swap I'm doing for my partner.
I tried to, but it didn't work out. I'll talk to you.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you can't say anything on here because she watches.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
my partner...
Alisha. Okay, this is hilarious. So we had to write down on there, is there anybody you know that's doing the swap? Well, obviously, I put Alisha down. I mean, I know a lot of people in the knitting, dyeing community. It's not that I talk to them every day and I know, hey, they're doing this or hey, they're doing that. So we just put each other down. Well, take a wild guess who Alisha got. Yep. Yarn's Crazy Obsession.
I got Marisha. But it's totally fine because I really enjoy buying her stuff. So.
Well, you guys have a lot in common.
We have a lot in common.
We'll say that. It's gonna be easy for you to do a package.
She might get loved a little bit too much.
Yeah, mine might too. What can I say? That's how I roll. Yeah,
it just is what it is.
Missy Moo Moo. She's been pretty good.
You're having an issue with.
Well, yeah, the licking.
Even though you can't hear it.
I just see it and it drives me nuts.
Then don't look at it.
Blah, blah, blah.
We've been binge watching shows.
Oh yeah, no, not me.
We watched The Good Place. We watched all of that. And now we're watching This Is Us.
I thought you guys already watched that.
I watched one episode of it and I was not in a good mental place to watch it.
Because you were the one that told me that I should watch it.
Because it's so good. It is really good. Even Phil is enjoying it. Which, that's weird, but he is.
So,
I don't think any other new podcasts that I've watched.
Oh, that's where I was going to look. So you're in the next 2 weeks. Your goal is to finish your sock. Yes?
Yeah.
And you'll be working on your sweater and your hat making. And I'm hoping to have my have my sock blank Halloween socks done.
I would like my Halloween socks to be done. But I have to work on my other sock first.
Yes. And maybe a crocheting Hoovian. I watched her.
Oh yeah.
She was fun.
There was somebody else I watched.
I'm still looking.
And I can't look it up because I've been watching it on the TV and I'm not logged in on the TV. So it doesn't save what I've been watching.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty... Dramatic Knits. That's the one with Bleeding Man Fiber Arts guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't see a whole lot else. So hopefully, I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm going to have that shawl done because I don't know how I'm going to do when I reach that border. We'll see.
I will have something done. That's all I'm saying.
You'll have a sock done for sure because you have to. Because don't we record... Because you got to have it done. Yeah. Because the next time we record would be October 2nd.
Nope. I have to teach a class.
Oh, on Monday?
Yeah.
October 2nd. Okay, so next time we record is Sunday, October 1st. So yeah, you'll have it done by then. Because you have to have it done by the 30th. Well, you're going to be teaching more classes this week as well, yes? Because she's still in the hospital?
Yeah.
I saw that.
But I can't teach tonight, so they're going to have to cancel classes. Because there's no way.
Gotcha.
There's no way I can. So, I'll teach my regular days this week. No, I have to teach a class at my other job. I have to teach a gingerbread haunted house class.
Oh, on that Monday?
On that Monday. From 6:30 to 8:30.
So you're actually making...
A gingerbread house.
Yeah, you've done that once before and it didn't work out well. Is it going to work out better this time?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Who knows?
Do you have anybody signed up for the class?
Who knows?
Oh.
Probably not. I'm also doing a yarn pumpkin. Is that this week or next week?
Didn't you do that last year?
It's a different one.
Oh.
This one is so easy that your 5-year-old could probably do it. You make a ball of yarn.
Oh.
And then there's a way that you make it into a pumpkin. But pretty much you're just winding a ball of yarn. So it's a really good one for family.
Gotcha.
Just saying.
So she's going to be busy teaching all sorts of classes, dance classes, craft classes.
Just busy.
Busy.
It's okay.
Alrighty, so that's all we got for you guys today. Remember the 2 winners that we pulled previously that we announced. Contact us and we can get that mailed out to you.
Yes.
And other than that, we will see you in 2 weeks. Bye. Hi guys. So we just got our mail and we got a couple surprises. Of course, they couldn't come before the podcast. Why would it? So on the podcast, I had talked to you guys, told you guys about I was waiting for a sweater's quantity of yarn. Denise from Fig and Posy, which if you have not checked out her shop, you really should. We've shown yarn on previous episodes. Her yarn is very beautiful. Mm-hmm. She knew I really was wanting to do a worsted weight cardigan and was in need of sweater quantity of yarn, and she sent me a lovely package. Alisha actually oohed when I
love this color.
So she sent me 6 skeins. It is Baracco Vintage. It's in the magenta colorway, and look how gorgeous that is, guys.
That's perfect.
And it is... Did you feel it?
Mm-hmm.
Here it is caked up. She had one caked up.
So
look how beautiful that is.
52% acrylic, 40% wool, and 8% nylon.
You would not even know it was acrylic. I mean, really, it is very, very soft. I am absolutely thrilled with this. I had seen, she sent pictures.
This looks pretty.
And it looks pretty in the picture, but it looks gorgeous in person. I was so excited when I opened this. And then when I showed Alisha, I'm like, look, I got my sweater's quantity of yarn. She's like, oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. It really is a beautiful color.
It looks great on my skin tone.
I cannot wait to start knitting this up. It might have to go on the needles this weekend.
Maybe.
Maybe. I do want to make some progress on the shawl, though, that I talked about in my socks. But, yeah, I'm thinking it might need to go on the needles. So, Denise, thank you so much. I absolutely love it. Really is pretty.
It's so pretty.
I love it. Look at it. I was squished my cheeks.
It just looks so good with my skin.
Yeah, well, you can't have it. I have to draw the line. Let me have.
But I could get it.
So, I received that in the mail today. I also received my little things for my bag making, so that's wonderful. I can continue on with my bags.
Woohoo.
And then I received a package. It says, for Alisha, to be open on next podcast. Love from ?
You love me.
Yeah, it's got green tissue paper.
I love green. I don't want to rip this. I'll do the card first.
I'm gonna hold that for you. It's sliding down. That's a pretty card.
It is a really pretty card. Holy.
Oh, holy stitch markers.
There's so many stitch markers. This patch just came about after I watched you open a surprise on
air.
On air. Ooh, I can't read. I hope you enjoy what I have sent. Sue. Oh, Sue.
Sue is from the Two Tangled Skeins podcast.
Holy stitch
She's
markers.
cute. I really enjoy their podcast. I think they're funny. And we got to meet them at Midwest Stitches.
Which was awesome.
Which was really fun. They're cute.
I love stitch markers.
You can never have enough stitch markers.
No.
I mean, honestly. Can you?
No. And they're all hanging on a light bulb. I love light bulbs. I just need a whole bunch of those. They look like little eyeballs.
That's what I was thinking when you opened them. I'm like, it looks like somebody's staring at me.
Oh God, the eyes. They're staring at me.
Those are really pretty. Did you notice each ring corresponds with the color beads?
That's awesome.
That's a really nice touch.
That's awesome. Thank you.
That's beautiful.
I'm excited. I'm going to use the living crap out of them.
All right, want to switch?
Yeah, card.
Oh, I almost dropped that. Sorry.
Ooh.
Oh.
I almost ordered this. I'm glad I didn't. It is candy jar of Knit Picks Felici.
Those are so your colors.
I love these. I almost ordered like a whole crap load this weekend. So I'm kind of glad I didn't. Even though I still might go buy you some more. But there's 2 of them.
So this time you can make matching socks.
I can make matching socks. Well, I could have made matching socks the last time.
You didn't know.
I didn't know. Yay! Thank you, Sue.
Those are going to be so pretty. I think
so
I actually
excited.
just bought that colorway from somebody's D-stash.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
you did.
I did. How funny is that?
We can have matching socks.
We could. Our next event, maybe we'll have matching socks. We do matching things when we go to events.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know that Alicia's that thrilled about it usually, but...
I am thrilled about this Knit Picks. I just want to do striped socks all the time.
Well, and those are so your colors, the different pinks and greens, and you really loved the feel of that when it was knitting up.
They get so much softer and softer.
It does. Like the more you're knitting with it, the more you're handling them. I mean, it's soft to begin with, but it gets like softer and softer as you're like that comfy, nice, worn.
I just love Knit Picks.
Yes, they do have some really nice yarn. I have to give it to Knit Picks. That is exciting.
This is awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, look at the little socks.
Well, they're all
I
hung
gotta show
up.
that. Look, they're all hung up. Oh, and you could coordinate. Look, it's the colors that are in there.
Mm-hmm.
There's the green, there's the light blue. Look at that.
I don't need that many stitch markers for this, but you know.
Hey, you
I don't
just
need any.
use them.
I don't need any stitch markers for socks.
Really?
1 for the heel.
Yeah. I was gonna say, depending on what. Yeah, well, you always do the heel flap gusset.
Yeah. But who knows? Maybe I'm going to enjoy cuff down socks, and that's what I'm going to do.
I really like the toe up, just because you can try them on, I feel, so much, you know. Like, it's easy to try them on and know. I mean, I really don't have to try mine on anymore. I know where to knit to and where I'm doing everything, but...
My whole thing is the Kitchener at the end.
Yeah. And see, that's another thing. You do toe up, you don't have to Kitchener.
Like, it's not that hard. It's just one mistake, and...
Yeah, but that's one step, then, that you just don't have to do, I guess.
It's wonderful.
That was so sweet of
Thank
Sue.
you so much, Sue.
I was watching, and now I can put this out there because I never commented on their last podcast. I was laughing again, Sue. The bags that I sent to them, I sent the little Jingle Bell pumpkin progress keeper.
I never got any of those, just saying.
And Lynn loves it. She's always jingling it. So, of course, she was jingling it again and was singing about, yeah, the people on the bus, and I was jingling it. And Sue was like, I'm so glad I don't ride the same bus as her.
She probably would have slapped her.
So I was just cracking up. And I think both of them actually had
Guess what's coming soon?
sweaters in the Halloween bag I sent them. So that was kind of neat to see what's coming.
Jinglers.
Jinglers.
Bell ringers.
Oh.
The bell ringers are coming soon. There's only like 6 more Fridays until Christmas.
Bell ringers.
Bell ringers. You can't be angry at bell ringers, though.
Nope. No, I can't.
She left her wallet in one of the carts.
Years ago. And freaked out because I got down on the road. I'm like, oh my God, where's my purse? I'm like, I left it in the cart at the grocery store, and I went back, and the bell ringer was like, I saw it. I brought it to the customer service desk. I didn't touch it. I rolled the cart in. So I can no longer hate bell ringers.
Can no longer be annoyed.
No. Yeah, I shouldn't say hate. That's a strong word.
That's a very strong word. You were annoyed by them.
Yeah. But then I kind of feel bad for them because it's so cold out there
sometimes. They volunteer.
And
it's volunteering.
Snowing. Some of them I get a kick out of because, like, they're out there dancing and singing, and some of them can really carry a tune.
Oh, yeah.
I do kind of enjoy them more so. And it seems like, at least in this area, like it's always the same guy at the Walmart every year. It's always the same person at the Kroger's every year.
Yes.
So you kind of get to know them. It's like, hey, you're just going to keep loving on your yarn, aren't you?
I really am.
And it's so pretty.
I want to go buy like 10 more things of knit picks before they sell out.
Well, that's going to be exciting. You'll be able to cast those on. Once you do your, you got to get your other 2 socks out of the way. Your test knit and your Halloween.
And then like my 10,000 hats that I want to do.
Maybe we should knit them at the same time too. That'd be funny.
Oh my God. Mother-daughter knit along.
We should.
I know.
That'd be fun.
That'd be so much fun.
We might need to do that.
We might need to.
And Sue, make it possible.
Thanks, Sue.
All right. Well, we just wanted to come back and open the package, show you guys my yarn, do a little thing. Alicia's gonna love on her Felici again.
I love Felici.
She might cuddle up and take a nap with it.
Oh, I'm ready for a nap.
She's really not feeling good today. So, you were so cute. She loves getting yarn.
I love yarn. I just love it.
Denise, thank you so much. Sue, thank you.
Thank you.
We will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.